Alright guys, what's up? What's up? It's Preacher Man Sports. Welcome back to another video. I know it says preview on the side and like on that part, but I didn't feel like changing it. The Broncos lose to the Raiders 17-16. I don't know what the fuck to say. Like, I don't know what it is about the number 16 that is so fucking deadly to Denver that they just don't feel like getting past it. Like, I'll go over the it in a sec, but 17-16 leading. They were leading going into the half. They were leading going into the fourth quarter until they gave up that touchdown to fucking Myers. And yeah, I'm gonna start with the offense. Russ played all right. He had almost 80% of his passes, but he didn't have over 200 yards. He didn't like there weren't any like big plays. A lot of it was a lot of yak yardage. The running attack was solid. Javonte Williams looked sharp. P. Ryan in the passing downs was good. I'm trying to think what else. The offensive line gave up 2 sacks. McGlinchey was one. That's bad one by Crosby. He got pushed back. There was another sack. Tillery. I don't know who gave up. I forgot who gave up that sack. Because right when Russ was scrambling out of the pocket, that's when he got sacked. I don't know who it was. It wasn't McGlinchey. It was somebody else. I can't remember at the moment, so I apologize. Yeah, the receivers they didn't do that much. Little Jordan Humphrey and Sutton both had touchdowns, so that's good. The tight ends didn't play. Man, Adam Troutman needs to be a little better though because I don't know. It's just he had a first down. He had an open first down. He tried to juke somebody, and he should have just kept rolling. He should have just kept moving. Um, but yeah, the fucking defense. I'm gonna get into this. Um, I'm gonna get into this. The pass rush was fucking ass today. It was bullshit. There were pressures. There was pressure, but they couldn't sack Garoppolo once. Twice they could have gotten to Garoppolo, but he somehow got out of it. Like what the hell? Like Zach Allen, he had a pressure. I think Cooper had a pressure, and that's probably it. The run stopping, they did good stopping Josh Jacobs. I'll tell you that much. They did good stopping Josh Jacobs. Um, they held Devontae Adams, so I don't want to hear, oh, Devontae Adams also there. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. When Sertan was on Adams, 2 catches for fucking 15 yards. That's pretty locked up. The reason why those rest of the yards, because one was on Jackson and the other one was on guys like Mathis. I'll get into that in a sec. Singleton did good in the run stopping. He contributed to that pick. I'll get into that in a sec. Jewel did fine, but they barely called his name. That was crazy. Now into this secondary, Sertan did Sertan. He locked up Devontae Adams. He had that fucking PI though. That was questionable, but yeah, it's a PI at the end of the day. Um, um, it's saying Bassie had that bad roughing passer penalty. That was bad. But he held Hunter Renfro down. Hunter Renfro didn't catch anything. I don't think. I'm pretty sure. Now Damari Mathis. I'm gonna take my glasses off for this. This guy is literally picking up where he left off from the first start he had against the Chargers, when he had like 4 PIs. Today he was just getting cooked. He had 1 PI. He kept getting cooked by Jacoby Myers. He couldn't do anything against Adams. Like Jacoby Myers had his way with fucking Damari Mathis, man. Because I knew that was a mismatch. Because Damari Mathis is too small. He's only like 5'11", while guys like Jacoby Myers is like 6'3". I'm like, bro, or is he 6'2"? It's one of them. The tight ends for the Raiders didn't do shit. Austin Hooper had that nice catch, though. People will probably say, "Oh, Justin Simmons." So that was a great play, though. Justin Simmons literally swatted at his hand, and he still didn't let go of the ball. So I looked, I'm like, damn. Looked like the ball hit, kind of helped him control the ground, but I don't know. Kareem Jackson, oh my god. I don't care if he had that pick. It was tipped. I give it to Alex Singleton. The problem with Jackson, like, I don't think he's a dirty player, but he's out of control. At the end of the game, this guy laid out Jacoby Myers. Jacoby Myers was going to be short of the first down by about a yard, and Jackson leaned with his helmet, and he got concussed because they showed his eyes. I'm like, oh my god, that is terrible. And another thing, bro, Justin Simmons did fine outside of that penalty inside the 5 yard line. It was something similar to Jackson, except it wasn't nowhere near as ruthless. Garoppolo was out for about 2 plays, but shit, man, this secondary, it's too out of control. Like they're too aggressive, like trying to pop people. Just play the man. Sertan played the man though. And Caden Stearns, okay, you know what? I'm done. I give up on him. He has a knee injury. He had to get carted off. Probably an ACL injury tomorrow. I'm already waiting for the news. If his ACL still intact, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna say, "Yay, thank God, he's all right." But I already know it's an ACL injury. I'm pretty sure it is. And Stearns, I'm sorry, but if it is an ACL like injury and he's out for the year, I'm done. I'm done giving him chances. I tried giving him chances. I'm sick of people overrating this guy. Like last year he missed I think 11 games due to a hip injury. His rookie year he had did he have 2 picks or did he have one? In his rookie year he had 1 pick, I'm pretty sure, which was against the Cowboys. But man, like I feel bad for Caden Stearns, but he keeps getting fucking hurt. And another guy that's on a hot seat, Will fucking Lutz, man. This guy missed an extra point and he missed that field goal. The field goal is a little less like impact. I'll give him less shit about because it was 55 yards, but still he had the leg, but he pushed it just right. I just knew by that camera, and I'm like, dude, he's gonna miss. But yeah, I don't know what to say. Like, and once again, leaving points off the board. I don't want to hear, oh, this is the Raiders' defense is that good. The Raiders' defense fucking was terrible. Everybody was some receivers like Marvin Mims. He was wide open, but it got a penalty due to a legal contact on Marcus Peters because Marvin Mims was gonna go right by the guy, but Marvin Mims he didn't do anything. They gave 2 catches for 9 yards. Um, yeah, man. Home opener spoiled by the Raiders. The Broncos they lost this game more than the Raiders won. Okay, like the defense did everything right except 2 things that we mentioned. So you mean to tell me they got 3 out of the 5 right? They had 3 out of the 5 things we said right because the first thing I said was stopping the run. They did that. Covering the tight ends, they did that because only I think um um I think Austin Hoover. No, I don't know if that was Austin Hoover. I think it was him. 1 catch for 20 yards, and that was a great play because Simmons was all over the guy. Tight ends didn't do shit. Holding Devontae Adams down, he didn't do anything. Sertan completely cut him off. But the other 2 things they didn't do, the penalties haven't changed because I think 7 of those other 10 penalties we had were against the defense because Jackson and Simmons had those unnecessary roughness calls. Roughing the passer on Essang Bassey. Frank Clark was in the neutral zone on 1 play. 2 PIs, one on Mathis and one on Sertan. And or maybe it was 6 on the defense because 4. I know one was holding on Chris Manhurst. There was an illegal formation. There was a legal motion on Cortland Sutton. And yeah, I can't remember the other 2, but yeah. But oh, the other penalty. Oh yeah, illegal touching. I'm pretty sure that was on special teams. But the Broncos, like, they love making these self-inflicted wounds on division rivals, particularly. If it was another team, I'd be mad, but I wouldn't be pissed off. Like, surprisingly, I'm not this mad at this. I already know Raider fans are gonna say, oh, that they're probably gonna celebrate like they won the Super Bowl. Don't. And everyone in the AFC West lost except them. See, this could have been a perfect weekend if the Broncos would have won because the Chargers choked against Miami. The Chiefs lost to Detroit, but we couldn't beat the Raiders because I don't know why. They love making them self-inflicted wounds. You know, this score could have been 24-10 like my prediction, but you know that third I would have went for it. I don't care. That 4th and goal at the 5 yard line, I would have went for it. I don't give a shit. Okay, if we don't convert, then the Raiders would have shit field position. But no, we kicked the field goal. I would have went for it because you never know. Roll your dice. The onside kick I don't agree with. It looked like it was about, if it traveled one more yard, it would have been in our favor. And boy, if it was, change of that game. Just imagine that onside kick, man. The Raiders may not have scored, but regardless, GG to the Raiders. You know, it was a defensive game, but the Broncos, they shot themselves in the foot three times. The kicks and then the penalties, pass rush. The pass rush didn't do anything. It was non-existent. They had a few pressures, but they couldn't sack Garoppolo once. I don't know what it is. And the number 16, I don't know what it is about 16. That's the exact same score they lost to Seattle last year. Except Seattle, they left more points out. They could have scored 30 on them. But this, they lost on their own. I just don't know what to say. Like next week, it's in Denver, and they have to face Washington, but we'll see what happens. That's a winnable game, but yeah, me saying winnable, they could lose. But I'll let you guys more on the week, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.